So Jeremy Lin just retired.
Yeah, shout out to Jeremy Lin.
All this kind of happened, but you got like the fact that Linsanity happened during the Heatles era. And like for those who don't understand Linsanity, like Linsanity.
Yo, I remember All-Star Weekend. And I remember every reporter in the world was around Linsanity. Like, it didn't matter who else was in the league. When we were at our media day for All-Star Weekend, everybody, I remember looking to my right like, this is insanity. Kids was buying his jerseys. Bro, it was crazy. And all we wanted to do was get our paws on him. We was like, yo, let us see what this is about. But watching from afar, bro, he was doing it. Like, he was hitting game winners with no time on the clock. He was going into Madison Square Garden. He was going against the Lakers. He was doing his thing, dog. I mean, he was in Madison Square Garden because he's with Knicks at the time. What he was doing, no one had seen that before. But he came into Miami and we shut all that shit down. Mario Chalmers, Norris Cole, picked him up 94. Pick him up 94. We shut all that down.
But it was beautiful. You're right, because I remember because Mario loved talking about that too.
Oh, they did. Hey, listen, we calmed the noise. But, bro, what he did, we have not seen that level of media attention. And I don't know how long it was. Let's just say it was a month and a half span where you saw a player that was obviously a player that was good enough to make the NBA, that got an opportunity, and he fucking shined, bro. And he shined bigger than the brightest star. And you don't see that often. Not bigger than the brightest star. Not bigger than Kobe. Not bigger than LeBron. He was that month and a half, nobody was bigger than Linsanity.
And he was playing with Melo during that time.
I think Melo missed a couple games with injury, and Melo saw what he was doing. Melo came back early. Like, hold on. Linsanity was getting ISO. Melo was on the wing calling for the ball. You can move out the way. It's my time. Shout out to Jeremy Lin, man. That was an incredible moment, dog.
It just showed when people talks about like how the Mecca and like if you do well at the Garden and you do well in New York, how much it can amplify you. Which is why you always hear people talk about the trade, like someone's going to be traded there, trying to go there, they're trying to get there because you saw what happens if you do well there. So like doing well in New York, was that the reason why when you guys go there, because I know you love talking about playing in the Garden and like doing well in the Garden.
Love the Garden.
Like everybody talks about going to the Garden and doing well and just rocking out, like Steph, everyone.
Bro, I just came from Madison Square Garden watching the Zombies and the Descendants show. And afterwards, we got a chance to go back and meet the cast, and they were saying the exact same thing that we say. And they were saying it on the stage the whole time. They was like, we in Madison Square Garden. Like, no matter who, no matter what, that stage at MSG is like no other, dog. And you have to perform because when you walk in there, you smell the history. You not only see the history, it still smells the same up in the Madison Square Garden. They changed nothing. But you want to perform on the biggest stage in the world. And so to watch Linsanity, to watch Jeremy Lin perform on the biggest stage in the world at the time leading up to All-Star. And it was just, bro, it was one of the greatest shows on earth. But yeah, like I said, he came to Miami and we shut that shit down.